Hello everyone, and welcome to my next Rise of Kingdoms live. I was thinking about it whenever I wanted to do this live or not, but at the end, like just because it was kind of like Sunday, I was thinking about enjoying my day off, even because I did a live stream yesterday. But you know, whenever I'm playing Rise of Kingdoms, I'm like, why not? Why not? Why not actually stream it while I do it? So right now the ruins started just a little back. I didn't even know that they were gonna start, to be honest. I didn't pay attention much to the ruins, but hopefully I made it here. I made it here in time. We still have about 25 minutes, so I guess I'll get some points. Not as much as I wanted to, but still better than nothing, I guess. Meantime, I should make sure to help my allies because I have a quest on alliance mobilization which requires me to help my allies. So I should really pay attention to this right now. I think there was like an option here that in the settings, let's see, customization. I feel like there's an option here to actually, for a help button to show up on the right side whenever you do it. Let's see if I'm right about it. Quick help. This one should be the quick help. It should pop up a button here every single time that I have someone who needs help from my alliance. Lauren! Hey brother, how you doing today, man? I hope everything is going well for you. I'm sorry for not notifying that I was gonna do a live stream. Like I said, I was double thinking it. Like I said yesterday that I was gonna do one, but today, low key, I was just like enjoying the peacefulness that a Sunday can give to you. So I was really like thinking whenever I was gonna do like a live stream or just not. I mean, it's going well, man. It's going well, I guess. Like, we're pretty much doing the same thing that we were doing yesterday, which is preparing for next KVK, which is going to be my first season of Conquest KVK, so we really should make sure to do the best that we can for that. Now we're just spending the time gathering gems. We're going to do the ruins here, and after I finish the ruins here, I'm going to see if I can make some stuff happen for the Alliance Mobilization event, as well as maybe see some fighting between 1960 and 1093. I have no idea what's been going on over there ever since yesterday. Had paid zero attention, but I'm really curious to see though. I feel like this is like the best moment right now to actually just do gems. So this Alliance Mobilization event that came is actually such a pain, I'm not gonna lie. It was like in the worst moment possible, man, because all I want to do now is just like collect gems and prepare for next KVK. Also waiting for that Wheel of Fortune, which until now I just don't see it, man. I just don't see the Wheel of Fortune. I don't get it. Why? Looking to get my hands on that Zuglia. Just doesn't appear to be the case. What's going on? Why are they attacking an ally? Damn, what the hell even happened though? Why is this guy getting destroyed? What happened? That's some weird stuff. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I don't know why they kicked the guy. I don't know why they kicked the guy. Honestly, what actually happened? He's a killer? Okay. Funny thing with stalkers, a few hours ago, I didn't even know that we had stalkers, man. Like, I just logged into the game to collect some gems, and apparently I see that everyone was being like, go, 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 and I was like, go where? Woo! We actually got gems killing those stalkers, man. That's good. That's good rewards right there. Like, gems, always welcome. I want to make sure to have enough gems for the Zhugliao whenever he comes. Like, I wasted a couple of gems to get my VIP 12 because it was really like super necessary. But that being said, oh man, he really will pay for it. I don't know what he has done. I have no idea what he's done, but someone is really mad at the guy. Someone is really mad at the guy. The traitor, the sluggish, like they give him all types of titles right now. And they're gonna zero him. Honestly, what has the guy done? What happened to him? I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Somehow he showed up here. He was part of the alliance trying to do the ruins, but someone actually remembered that he has done something wrong in the past and now he's being targeted. And this is exactly the moment where you actually need those passports to just get the hell out of here. I mean, like, if you ever get targeted by your kingdom, that's like you should just get the hell out, man. You're not safe anymore. Ilias, hey man, welcome to the stream. Either he was deadweight or farm killer, or was reward farming. Yeah, I'm waiting for a reply about what he has done, but I'm guessing that there's some really good reason if he's being targeted right now. He scouted me, no shield, ouch. Probably like a farm killer. I feel like he might be a farm killer. What you doing there? We are doing the ruins. I had zero idea that we were about to do the ruins. I just logged into the game and everyone was being like, go, 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 go. And I was like, go where? And then I just opened the map and apparently he's being targeted. Like, someone really hates him. Hey bro, how's it going? Lefty, welcome brother, welcome to the stream. It's going well, man, it's going well. I'm sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I waited for a bit, but at the end of the day I just fell asleep. Like, I was waiting until like 12 AM, I feel 12 PM, and then I just like fell asleep, and when I woke up in the morning you had already done your stream, brother, so I'm sorry for not joining in. How's your day going, man? Having a good day? Are you gonna stream later? Like, what is the plan? Oh, he's definitely getting destroyed. He's definitely gonna get destroyed. Traveling late yesterday? Been traveling all day? Man, what were you even doing yesterday? Like, I saw the message on the Discord saying that you had woke up ever since like 6 a.m. Had been all around the place, but were you like looking for a job or something? Probably will do. Awesome. I might join in. If you do it in like 12, I might definitely join in for a couple of, well, like half an hour or something. Because I got some work to do, so I'm not gonna sleep before 12 p.m. anyway. I was visiting a cousin in Germany. It was a long day. Oh, did you travel by car or did you like travel by plane, man? Duck! The duck is here. Where have you been, duck? Come on, man, we've been worried sick about you. I was about to call the police, man. I thought you were lost or something. Something bad that happened to you. Guess who got a tier 5 account now, except it's stuck in some random kingdom? No way. No way. You actually got a tier 5 account? Oh, I just gotta check it out, man. You really gotta PM me with that account. I wanna see it. I guess you just took the shortcut, huh? But yeah, okay, I'm not gonna put that against you, man. It's not allowed, but hey, you did what you had to, so hey. I'll just act as if I didn't know, though. No one here has heard a single thing. Train, actually? How much time does it take to go from Belgium to Germany by train? Is it like 3 hours, 4 hours, or less? From what I know, I don't think that Europe has like bullet trains or something. I know about the Italian Frecciarossa, which goes about 160 kilometers per hour. Oh, by the way, I really should finish this. Man. I should start having me some duels or something. After this finishes, I'm actually gonna... He swarmed 96? Oh, you little... He almost caused the war? Now that he deserves to get zeroed, man. Like, we put so much work into actually making a deal with 96. So we're not gonna get stuck into the zone 4, and he actually does that. I guess he deserves to get zeroed after all. For me, I live in Antwerp. It was like 3.5 hours. It depends where you go. 3.5 hours, and that's like a back and forth. So basically 7 hours of just traveling. Damn, brother. You're a brave man to actually spend a Saturday on traveling to visit the cousin for 7 hours. Farmer! Hey, man, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Welcome, man. Welcome to my stream, my small and humble stream. Welcome, brother. Pay attention to the kingdom mails and markers. Yeah, I definitely should pay attention, man. I'm gonna get zeroed or something. Check your PM. Oh, you did it. You actually did it. So this is the the profile picture. This is your account? Whoo! I don't even want to ask, man. I don't even want to ask how much you spent for this. I don't even want to ask. But this is your account? Holy hell. I just love this. Oh, this is actually something I was gonna look for. So I'm 26 million now, so I need like 6 passports. I gotta buy me 3 passports if I ever want to travel. just to be safe. Like I always want to make sure that I have enough passports to just go anywhere, just in case. Just in case. You always want to prepare, man. Not saying I'm gonna like, I'm going to, what's it called? I'm going to migrate, but you never know. You always need to have those passports. The worst can happen, and you want to be ready for it. I just ate lunch here. Oh wait, what's the time there? Like you must be from US or something if you just ate lunch. That's like 6 hours of difference, so you must be somewhere in the East US. Well, East America. Maybe you're not from the US at all, but maybe you're like from Canada or something. But going by the 6 hours of difference, I would guess that you are somewhere in the region of North or South America. 1 p.m. here, East Coast US. Yeah, I guess that's much, man, because I got my cousin living in Chicago, Illinois, and I have pretty much the same, like 6 or 7 hours of difference with him as well. So every single time that he calls me at night, and it's like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. my time. So I gotta wake in the middle of the night, and the guy is actually has the audacity to be like, why don't you actually reply, or why don't you actually open my calls? I'm like, brother, it's 3 a.m. here, I'm sleeping. How about you call me in the morning or something? Better yet, how about I call you in the morning when you are sleeping, and let's see you open the video call. Big whale, yeah, like 60 million power, man. The guy's huge. The guy's huge, man. And you were winning with that small ass account. You're sending me like those amazing trades. Imagine what you're gonna pull up with this one. Why don't Americans use this time 1300? Do they not? Have to get out of that kingdom though. Brother, the amount of passports that you might be needing, let me just check. So you are 65 million. Let's see where it puts you. It puts you on 35 passports. Can you even get those? How much time do you actually have to spend to even get those passports, man? Like, I'm being like not paying money, that is. Just imagine like the amount of resources that you gotta put in passports only. This is why I'm gonna start like fearing myself whenever I get like over 40 million, which I won't for the moment. I've actually done some calculations, and I feel like I'm always gonna stay under 40 million for the next 1 to 2 years, because it makes no sense for me to be bigger without having bigger items, or bigger like without having like 2 or 3 marches and some other stuff. I feel like there's no reason for me to actually go bigger. Otherwise I'm just gonna be a dead weight. They say like AM or PM. Oh, you mean like why don't Americans use the 12-hour form, the 24 hours format? Good question. Good question. It would actually make everything much easier. You know, I actually have trouble whenever I wanna wake up in like 00:30 AM. So always I low-key struggle to figure out whenever it's like AM or PM. So every single time that I want to wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, I need those arrows though. Thank you. If you actually, why not? Hey. Oh, I cannot collect them. I never checked, like I didn't even know the fact that if you collect one chest you cannot collect another one for like 6 minutes. We don't honestly, the 24-hour format is a lot more interesting whenever you think about it. Yeah, and you have to sell your Ethel sculptures to get passports quickly. True. Let me just see what I have. Like, supposing that I wanna somehow so that's like 160,000. It's barely anything worth it. Like, I got nothing here that's worth it. I basically can sell everything and I still do not have anything near of getting 65 passports, man. Like, god damn it, that number is terrifying. Five more minutes and then we can actually get back to see something interesting, which is 1960 versus 1093. I don't know why, but America is always the worst version from Europe. Like Fahrenheit, gallons, foots and miles. Okay, for that I agree with you. For that I definitely agree with you, man. Like, remember someone, like, I remember my cousin being like, I'm like 5'7". I was like, what the hell is even that, man? How do you expect me? Or like inches? Why? Besides porn, I don't know anywhere else where inches are actually, they sound nice. Like centimeters, bro. Centimeters. Then it's like 12 inches or like whatever. It's like 1 foot. It's like, man. The conversion rate is just scary as hell. Or they're like Fahrenheit. Like, I'm telling you that they really need to like remake their system. I feel like they just woke up one day, they've been like, how does Europe do it? Okay, then we are definitely not going to do it that way, because we are America, we are proud, and we are going to do it our own way. So we are going to measure everything in foot. Like, come on, man. The meter system is like one of the best systems ever, in my opinion. It's easy to understand. Like centimeters, that's one like 1% of 1 meter. Then you have decimeters, then you have meter, then you have like kilometer, which is like 1000 meters. It's like so easy to grasp. Fahrenheit versus Celsius. Every single time that I speak to my uncle or my cousin from US, I never ever understand what the hell they mean when they're like, it's this much Fahrenheit right now. It's like, okay, but is it hot or is it cold? Is it hot or is it cold, man? Just I don't care about how much Fahrenheit that is. I do not understand it. I'm from Europe. Just tell me, is it hot or is it cold? That's all I'm asking. By the way, Ziki, welcome to the stream, man. It's been a while ever since the last time I saw you. For those who do not know, by the way, I actually fought with Ziki this KVK and he literally destroyed me, and I didn't even know that he was Ziki. I didn't even know that he was Ziggy, man. You remember when I told you that if I see Ziggy on the map on this KVK, I'm just gonna run away? Well, apparently I didn't listen. I didn't run away, and the guy literally destroyed me. I'm not sure if I have like the reports here anymore, but if I do, let me just see if I have the fighting with Ziggy. Let me just see if I have the fights with Ziggy, man. No, I do not have them apparently. No, I do not. Sad. Lambu, hey brother, welcome to the stream, man. We only hit burgers, so inches make the most sense for us. I just cannot understand, what do you mean? Like, whenever someone is like, I'm 5'8", it's like, okay, is that the tall guy, or is that the short guy, or is that or like women are like, I want a 6'3" guy. I'm like, I don't know if I'm 6'3", but hey, I'm interested. Sometimes when I hear 3 inches, 5 and 10, I'm so confused. Or like ounces, brother. I remember one guy being like, he was talking like in ounces. Like, he wasn't a European guy. He went to US. He wanted to get some weed, and he thought that he was getting just a little bit of weed, and the guy brings him to like literally like half a kilo. The guy was like astonished. It's like, what the hell do I even do with that? We had Fahrenheit in math, and then it was like 43 Fahrenheit is 20 Celsius, and 44 Fahrenheit is like 26 Celsius. Is crazy. I would never be able to make the conversion, man. Like I said, every single time that I ask my uncle and he replies by, I'm like, is it hot or is it cold? He's like, it's 173 degrees in here. I'm like, is it hot or is it cold, man? Just tell me that. I don't want to get into your system. Just tell me, is it hot or is it cold? Just don't play with me right now. Congrats on VIP, man. That's insane. Thank you. Getting VIP 12 was actually one of the goals that I had for this KVK, so at least I'm happy to say that I managed to complete it. I finally got my VIP 12. There's still a long way to go, but hey. Never mind, somebody's gonna collect that already. I had my eye on that gem spot, but somebody's gonna take it. I can understand Kelvin, because actually the whole science of matter is actually done in Kelvin. So it's like 0 Kelvin is like kind of like the perfect zero. So I cannot low-key understand the Kelvin. I just cannot understand why do we need like the whole Fahrenheit. Like, why couldn't America just move to like the metric system? Good morning, Sam. Good morning, brother. Well, I won't say good morning because it's kind of like 7 p.m. here. But that being said, good morning to you. Where are you from? Like, you must be from like Russia or Philippines or something, if it's morning where you are right now. Since 1970s we've been told USA is moving to metric system. I'm still waiting. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's so much easier to understand. Like, I don't remember the name of the comedian, but it's kind of like the guy just went from Mexico to US and he was like, can I get 2 labs, because it's actually like pounds, but it's like LB, so it's like, can I get please like 2 labs of sugar? And the cashier was like, so do you mean pounds? And I was like, yes please, that's what I need. I want 2 pounds of sugar. Why is it even like LB? Like centimeters like cm, pound is like LB. Why? Why? 6 foot is 183 centimeters, I feel. Then I must be like, okay, that's another thing. Like, they have like the 12, the dozen, which is like 5 foot 12 is equal to 6, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember one guy, I told him like my height, and he was like, you are 5 foot 11. I was like, no man, I'm pretty sure I'm like 178 centimeters. But he was like, no, you're like 5 foot 11. I was like, okay, whatever. You do you. I'm just gonna say that I'm 1.78 meters, brother. You know what's crazier? VIP 15. Hey, come on, man, don't demoralize me. You know how hard I've been working to get that VIP 12 going on. Like, I know. You think I don't know? Look at this. This is amazing. And then you go next, it's amazing. And then you go next, it's amazing. And then you go next, it's amazing. There's always better, but hey, come on. Like, I'm a free-to-play guy. Just try not to demoralize me too hard. Like, I know, man. I'm just joking, by the way. Like, I know it's a long road to VIP 15 though. If I'm lucky, I might be getting like VIP 13 in like 1 or 2 next KVKs. So if maybe like in a year I might be like VIP 14, I would be more than happy about it. Oh, I don't know if I told you, both my farms have Minamoto now, 5555, and one has YSG 5555. Man, you're basically set though. Like, if you have YSG 5555, that means that you can actually, you have the full circle AoE, man. You are just gonna slay the barb chain. And that's your farm accounts. That's your farm accounts. What? Your main is just scary though. You spent $200 on a farm? I feel like his farm now is basically his ex-main city. Is that what you mean, or did you like make a new farm? Ban green dude? No, I would never do it, man. The guy's been too amazing to actually be let go for so little. It's definitely going into his resume though. Like, I'm definitely keeping a note of that, and the moment that he demoralized me for my VIP 12. That being said though, now the guy's being too amazing to ban him. Like, if you ever work with Eivor, it's never gonna be that easy to get kicked out. You really gotta try hard. Well, they will restart accounts and I just turned to farms. And one I bought because I could not do rallies, so now it's res with Nevsky Minamoto. Brother, I never want to fight you. I would never want to fight you. I would never want to fight you. Like, I fought you once and I did that mistake and I traded terribly bad. It's actually on my videos when we were like, it took like 10 of us to rally just one of you. Your mom is not getting the house anymore? No, he's getting a small apartment. The big house with 3 rooms, well, 3 bedrooms, a kitchen and everything else, it's definitely gone, man. But he still is on the right path to get a small apartment. And if he F's up again, he's gonna get a car. And if he F's up again, he's gonna get a bike. And if he F's up again, he's gonna get some skates, I guess. And if he F's up again, he's gonna get some chips. So it's like, and if he F's up again, then he's gonna get banned. So he's still like 7 or 8 mistakes away from getting banned. I hope that he does not abuse that, but yeah. I'm sorry, I'll go now. Oh, come on, man. We're just playing with you. We're just playing with you, buddy. We love you too much to actually do that to you. We are just playing with you, buddy. We are more than happy and proud to have you in the stream, and I feel like you are definitely one of the best viewers that I have. Now, who wants to go and see 1960? Enough jokes, time to get serious. Come on. Oh, why am I even doing this? I got the bookmarks. I got the bookmarks, guys. Finally done with ruins. Time to see. Wait, 1093 has control of the pass? No way. No way. When did that even happen? Holy hell, when did that even happen? And what's like 3605 is basically done with it. Like, they're not even fighting, but 1093 actually has control of the pass, man. This is crazy. I didn't expect that. Again, I didn't keep up with whatever happened. But wow. It's crazy that 1093 actually got control of the pass. Was the difference really this huge? Really? Wow, I never expected 1093 to just push so easily into 1960 territory. 1093 has like double the marches. I know, but I don't know why I thought that 1960 would be able to keep up, because they have the 24 hours no AFK format. So I was like, they are definitely gonna hang on to the pass. I was thinking to myself, if 1093 basically beats them now, 1960 will just beat them on another moment of the day. Damn, do you guys actually feel like 1093 will dethrone the king? Or is it just like we having high hopes or something? Personally, I would, like I said yesterday, I would just love it if the king just does not get dethroned. I love the idea of 1960 just winning like all KVK so far. Look at this. KVK win all 13 seasons. Like that thing is just crazy. No matter how you look at it, it's just crazy. And they're like a 20 billion alliance. Look at this. 4 stars and everything. Wow, I was never gonna expect that. I never in my wildest dreams I would expect 93 to just push so easily. When Cheese Gold streamer Kingsland opening, he's gonna have like 500k viewers. Oh, that is true. That is true. Like whenever Cheese Gold does a live stream, the guy has like 3 to 4,000 viewers at least whenever the stream starts, and it kind of like drops into the 2000s because people have lives to go to. But yeah, the guy definitely slays. Like the Cheese Gold numbers are just insane, man. I don't know any other streamer into the space of Rise of Kingdoms who can actually get those numbers. The guy has definitely been, besides Shinji, like Shinji was huge back in the day, but somehow he really messed up himself, man. The guy just got too distracted on other games and he was paying not enough attention to Rise of Kingdoms anymore. Like Shinji might be one of the few streamers who I really believe that they had such a great thing going on and they just somehow just could not hold on into it. I'm not saying I would do any better, I might be even worse than Shinji, but it sucks, man. Like the guy really was the second biggest streamer of Rise of Kingdoms. Like Shinji and Cheese Gold were actually the 2 streamers that actually made me even come into this game. I was looking at them, I was watching them have fun, I was like, why can I not play this game? At the beginning I was like, because it's not that free to play friendly, but then I just discovered, you know, free to plays can actually get some stuff done as well. As long as you pick the kingdom that you play in, that is. You maybe in 1 year? Nah. 1 year, nah. That's definitely not enough time, man. In 1 year, I would say that I would be happy if, like, in 1 year I were to have like 2,000 subscribers and maybe like 50 regular viewers. I would be more than happy. 50 to 100. Those numbers would be. I would be more than happy with those numbers. Trust me? Nah. I trust you. It's not that I do not trust you, man. I don't feel like I got whatever it takes to make it that big that quickly. Like the hard work that I gotta be putting into and still might be not enough, it's just too big. I would love it. Like I would love it. I just don't feel like that's gonna be possible. I'm definitely gonna try my hardest though. That being said, I'll definitely try my hardest. Plus, you gotta understand the Rise of Kingdom space, it's growing, but at the same time, so it's growing the amount of streamers that there are. So it's like, kind of like, okay, friendly, but it's like friendly competition. It's still competition, you feel me? So, at the beginning, there were like 3 or 4 guys doing like Rise of Kingdoms content, and then there were like 6, and then there were like 20, and I'm pretty sure that now it's in the 50s. So there's about like 50 to maybe 70 streamers or people who stream Rise of Kingdoms right now. So maybe you can stream with 12 inch, then the title is gonna be 12 and 13 inch together. Definitely a good idea, man. Definitely a good idea. But nah, 12 inch is on a whole new level. The guy is fighting on Imperium Kingdom right now. I don't even know how he does it, but he's amazing for that. He's amazing to actually be into an Imperium Kingdom and still be good enough. I don't know, man. I don't know how the guy does it. Like I said, I can definitely picture myself playing for like A seed kingdoms, but definitely not Imperium. Definitely not Imperium. The only way I might go to like an Imperium would be like me going into a low Imperium, definitely not 1093 or 1960. But I can picture myself going into a low Imperium for maybe like 1 or 2 KVKs, and then I would just get back into like a lower seed to just catch a breath, because the amount of speed ups that I would be using to even play on equal ground would be just too big. Come on, just... I really cannot find a single gem here who's not being collected. This one is getting collected as well. Man, why is it so hard to find gems on the map? So hard to find them. Did you even notice Chisgold's hate is like up because he wanna look like Alexander the Great? No, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. Should be told. Like, I do my best to follow all the streamers, and Chisgold included, but sometimes I just don't have the time to go as deep, man. Like, whenever you wanna imagine, like, I work like what, 6? No, what am I saying? I work like 10 hours a day, and then I gotta come back home and I gotta do myself a 2-hour to 3-hour live stream. So I try my best to keep up with everyone, but it's not always easy. For example, Lambo did a live stream today and I could not go into his stream. It sucks because the guy is like so supportive of me and every other streamer, and I feel like he's one of the main guys that I actually want to support with my viewership. No, it's actually 1960 rallying the gate. I don't feel like they're gonna take it, but you know, man, into a regular KVK, the war would have just been over into 3 to 4 days, because that's how many speed ups people have. But in this one, the war can just go on for like weeks, months, or even years, if somehow there's not a rule to actually limit it to like 40 days. And still, neither of the sides would actually give up. That's how goddamn crazy rich these people are. Good thing for them, but I think they want to make them weak for Kingsland. I feel like both sides have the same strategy. They want to make each other weak for Kingsland, but I guess we're just gonna wait and see who actually gets the advantage. But like you said, or someone else said yesterday, 1093 actually has 4 passes to Kingsland and 1960 has only 2, so far they are definitely on the back foot. And 2605, you can say whatever you want for 2605, man, but they definitely gave 1960 a real battle and definitely weakened them out just a little bit. Just enough for 1093 to challenge them and to have that a fair advantage. I don't know, man. Personally, I'm kind of like more of a fan of 1960 winning this, but I will not really hold it against 1093 if they beat them. Like, hey, it's at the end of the day, the best guy should win. So no matter who we actually are a fan of or who we actually want to win, at the end of the day, the best guy is gonna win, and I feel like that's more than fair. So anyone knows if 2605 is now like out of the fight, or are they just like gathering their strength? Okay, just give me a moment, I need to collect some gems. Let's find some gems to collect. Whoo! So lucky, like I actually got that so easily. Normally I just have to do like a 5-minute search just to get the gem. Oof. Sheesh. Who got the pass? Who actually is the pass still? Yeah, the pass is still on 93. Right, see that 93 now is trying to push. They're trying to like push 1960 away from the gate. God damn it though. Why can't they make every kingdom like instead or white points a color? I feel like that's definitely something that they should do, and I've been actually pretty skeptical. Well, I've been saying the same thing, man. I've been saying the same thing. Like it's not normal for all kingdoms to have the same color on the map, so you really cannot figure out who is who. Like whenever you want to spectate, they should really make so that, hey, look at this, like this kingdom 93 is like what is like blue, so all the points should actually be blue, and the enemy is red, so why the points cannot be red, you know? At least for the spectators. Like if I'm spectating and I'm not like part of the kingdom, I should definitely figure out what the hell is going on. It's all like white points right here. SKX, hey brother, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? But yeah, Bo, you are definitely right about it. It's one of the things that I've been saying over and over and over and over and over again. Like it's definitely, this thing should definitely change. It's so confusing to see what the hell is going on the map whenever you cannot figure out who the hell is who. Walk us through your commander's equipment and the future investments. Sure, we can do that. Well, my future investments start. Okay, like there's a lot of stuff that I gotta be doing, not only commanders, like starting from my VIP level, which I really need to get my hands on that VIP 14 as quick as possible, as I want those 3 golden statues daily. My next goal would actually be for me to get the Zhuge Liao, and basically at least 3 or 4 AoE commanders, full circle AoE commanders. Definitely very much needed, because I have only Ethelflaed right now to chain with, and it sucks because it's only like half a circle AoE. Now if I want to go with my commanders, okay, I gotta get my Scipio to 5551, and then I gotta get my Liu Che to 5551, and then basically it's kind of like a split decision there. One basically is to max out Scipio and then Liu Che, and the other one is to max Liu Che first and then Scipio later, because he's definitely a good backbone for whatever primary commander that I'm gonna have. So I feel like this is like the best decision. So first of all though, I still need to get my Scipio to 5551, then I might max the Liu Che, and then I might max out my CPO, and then I might be working on some other commanders. But I want to make sure I have that first March going out really well before I do anything else. Now in terms of equipment, definitely a long road to do right now. Like I definitely need those golden equipment for my CPO as well, but it's gonna take a while. So if I can get my hands into some epic ones while I go there, it still will not be half bad. Let's see what else. I don't know, like after that I would feel like I would definitely just go for a second March, or if the meta changes too much, then maybe I just might be forced to just switch my strategy. That's why I'm not looking into this like so much long term. I'm just looking to like short term goals, which is like these two commanders, and then we'll just see where the meta goes for me to pick like my second March or whatever. Max Liu Che before CPO. Also CPO doesn't need to be expertise to have good synergy with Liu Che. CPO's expertise is more for people who pair him with Guan Yu or run him even. I don't think. Yeah, you might be right about that. That's pretty much the same thing that I was thinking about. That's why I feel like Liu Che is more important to get mastery with rather than the CPO first. I hit 14 like 3 weeks out, yeah man, but I'm pretty much guessing that you are definitely like reach in every possible way. Like you might be having like 10,000 cars, 15,000 planes and stuff like that. So hey, I'm definitely not gonna play the game that way, man. I don't have that much money, but hey, congrats to you for getting that VIP 14 in 3 weeks. You'll be investing into Guan Yu, so you should expertise Liu Che because of the extra basic attack, because of his and CPO, if the commander launches basic attack skill. Yeah, you might definitely be right about it. You won't be investing into Guan Yu, just a continuation of what I wrote. Like I said, man, by the time that I finish with my Liu Che and my CPO, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of changes happening to the game. So just making like a 5 marches strategy right now for my next 2 to 3 years into the game, it's definitely not gonna be worth it, you know. I recently migrated to 2917. What seed is 2917? Is 2917 like an A seed or B seed or? Man, I won't lie, the fact that 1093 somehow managed to get a hold of the past of 1960, it's actually like such a huge moral win for 93, man. And I'm pretty sure that 1960 just got really depressed over that. Like this is kind of like more of a, because both sides have enough resources to keep the war going for such a long time, that in the end of the day I feel like this is more of a moral type of battle rather than anything else. Is it me or is 1960 just backing out? I feel like they're just letting 93, inviting 93 in right now. Like they are definitely inviting 93 in right now. Now just responding to the chat, someone asked which kingdom I am in. No, I realized that. I just was asking you like what seed is 2917. Is it like an A seed type of kingdom? Is it an Imperium type of kingdom? Is it like a B seed type of kingdom? Like what's the kingdom look like basically? I can travel and see for myself, but low seed kingdom. Nice. Like I feel like low seed kingdoms are kind of like somewhere in the between of being too challenging, but at the same time being fun, because you just get to have fun into B seed kingdoms, man. I don't know how much fun I would have being into 1960 or even 1093. It's just too huge for me. Now I think my account is dead and my new one is 3405, so I'm just looking for waiting kingdom. Why would you say that your account is dead, man? I really don't feel like your account is dead. Because I left in my last KVK and was basically forced to migrate or zeroed. I was kind of zeroed at first, so I wasn't into the game. Honestly, low seed kingdoms are chill as fuck. Yeah, man. I'm really enjoying staying to a lower B seed kingdom, man. It's fun. Like it gives me enough time to build, but at the same time it gives me enough time to fight. If you go the higher you go, A seed, like the worse it is. Let's see if we got a quest that we can take on. Gather 4 million resources on the map. We can definitely do that. Oh, I could have gotten this one. God damn it. 5 hours to gather 5 million resources. We can definitely do that. It's definitely doable. If anything, let's just get started. What's like I need some food or some wood, because those are the things that, because I'm an infantry main, so those are the resources that I need the most, but at the same time those are the resources that you can collect quicker. So also want to make sure that it is into the aligned territory so I can gather a lot faster. There we go. This is the perfect one. I'm at 37 million power and about a year and a month into the game. Brother, you're definitely doing a lot better than I am. But then again, you mentioned that you got your VIP 14 in like 3 weeks, so I would not expect anything less from you. My first kingdom was 3088. It's definitely like, okay, so I started into 3212, so you're definitely into an older kingdom than mine was. Running Nevsky Expertise Joan 5135, 4-piece wasteland set with Navarro control and the pants. Looking for a second March, but I don't know what to go for. Well, you seem to be cavalry, so I don't know, like if you want to switch. I didn't focus on my VIP at first. Mistake, honestly. Well, okay, you gotta put into account the fact that you're like a new player, so there's a lot of stuff that you didn't even know what was going on into the game. Like I remember when I came into the game, I invested hardly into my gathering commanders, man. Like I wasted so many gold heads and gold stars on my legendary gathering commanders. I believe it was my Cleopatra. So normally that's like a huge red flag to do into the game, but I didn't know that because I was new into Rise of Kingdoms. So hey, we all make mistakes, man. But at the end of the day, whenever I thought to myself just starting a new account or just continuing with whatever I had going on, I thought to myself, man, I've been putting too many hours into this account to just go back and make a new one. So that's definitely not gonna happen. $3088 is like 3212. You mean like pretty much an AC type of kingdom? Even when I bought gems like twice, I got 20,000 gems and I bought the gold keys at VIP shop thinking they were good value. Oh my gosh. You know, man, I definitely understand what you mean, man, because I did the same mistakes as well. Well, not into buying, but I mean like I did a lot of mistakes as well when I started playing this game, and I laugh looking back at them. I'm like, how could I have been so dumb? But then again, I justify myself with the fact that I had like zero information as to what the game even was. Like, okay, I knew I was gonna upgrade my buildings, I knew that I need to like upgrade my tech, but besides that, I had zero idea of everything else. So the reason as to why I went for my gathering commanders, and it's funny as fuck, but the reason as to why I went for my gathering commanders is because I thought to myself, playing this game is gonna be really resource heavy. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna be like the best gatherer into the kingdom. So then I'm gonna have so many resources that the other people just cannot compete with me because I have so many resources. You can just imagine how funny that is if you think about it right now. But hey, as a new player, it all made sense. I'm telling you, I was like in the top 50 of gathering on my kingdom. Like, imagine a free-to-play guy being top 50 gathering on the kingdom, man. That's crazy as hell. Like, now I do not have the numbers anymore because I'm smarter, but I had like 3 billion at the same time that everyone else had like 3 billion. And the guys that I'm talking about, they were like whales and guys spending money into the game. So you can just imagine how much resources I put into the wrong place. Thinking to myself, looking at the numbers, I was like, hey, look at me. I've collected 3 billion resources. These guys have collected 600 million. Can you just imagine how much more powerful than them I am? Because Cleopatra was my highest level, so I was able to run a secondary to her. You know, man, I was fighting with Cleopatra for quite a bit, man. I was fighting with Cleopatra for quite a bit. It was crazy as hell fighting with her. Like, she was my best commander. Cleopatra was my best fighting, gathering, defensive, whatever commander at the beginning of the game. That's how hard I actually invested into her, and not on the other stuff. Also, at the start of the game, I was barely making equipment because when you choose what mats to make for 4 hours, I thought it cost the resources. I was behind with equipment. That makes sense, man. At the beginning, when I played, I knew nothing about equipment or commanders. So whenever someone was, you should actually hard invest on Minamoto, I was like, I don't even have him. But you should hardly invest on like Richard. But I've invested into Charles Martel. But you should hardly invest into this, into that. I was like, how do you people even know so much stuff? And now that I actually have played the game for a bit of time, I do understand a lot more than I understood back then. But there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know, man. Like, at least equipment, I always gotta Google them out to just figure out what the hell is the best. It's not like I have like this this deep understanding of the equipments, of what to go for, of what pairs well with what, and what to actually look for. Like, there's just some basic information that I know, but there's still a lot of advanced stuff, man. There's still a lot of advanced like stuff that you just gotta learn when you do the game. I played COO on my pre-KVK account and fought against Season of Conquest commanders. Oof. I can pretty much understand how terrible that went. Like, I was fighting champions of Olympia, I was fighting with Lohar. The guy was getting demolished everywhere it went. And I was like, how can these people be so much better than me? This game sucks. But then I realized it was my fault. Like, I just didn't know anything about the game. Armaments were a slap in the face, but I'm such a spender, what can I say? My armament is like 20% stats with good inscriptions. Armaments were terrible for me as well, man. Even to this day, I still have terrible armaments. Like, I've yet to actually go deep into that armament research to make a better march. If the new cavalry is keepable, which I think they won't be, I might go for 5551 CP on Liu Che and then expertise Louis. But if you go for CP on Liu Che, that's basically like an infantry march, so you won't exactly be cavalry unless you go into that Season of Conquest mode where you can just switch between troop types. I don't remember what Season of Conquest that is, but I know that there's a mod. I only learned that yesterday, by the way. Bro, same. I used to run a Lohar too. We barely had options at the start. Yeah, man, I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, I had Lohar and Belisarius, and I was like, these commanders are good enough. Lohar and Belisarius, man, that's all I was going for. I run level 26 Sun Tzu expertise and Bjorn on 5511. I mean, Sun Tzu is definitely really good for barbs and stuff like that, but yeah, of course it sucks for Champions of Olympia. I remember when YSG was kind of like the big deal, and everyone was going like YSG this, YSG that, and I was like, what happens to the guys like me who do not have YSG, man? So whenever I got YSG, I was more than happy. But then, as soon as I got him, YSG was not even worth it anymore. They just switched the meta. Sun Tzu's AoE go brr, like, okay, definitely. If we're talking like barbs and stuff like that, he's definitely good. It's just that the AoE range is not as big. Oh, Green Dude is back. Nice, man. I was just about to post the Discord link. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, as soon as expertise was G by KVK2 and a week later Zhuge Liang came out. Yeah, that was like really slap in the face, man, because look, Zhuge Liang basically has that full circle AoE on 1111, and on YSG you have to spend so many resources to max him out in order to get that. So it really was a huge slap in the face for me as well, because I had actually started working with him. Like, look at this, my YSG is 4121, and I was just about to put more golden heads into the guy, and then I see a cheese gold video, I feel like, or it was like another streamer, I don't remember correctly, but it might have been him or 12-inch PvPness that were saying do not invest into YSG anymore, he's not worth it if you are like a free to play or low spender. A huge slap in the face for me, like the amount of resources that it took out of me to invest into YSG and then just not actually continuing. Just terrible. If I'm fighting KVK, the enemy is gonna be hated by the AoE and I get 0 to 1 trades. I mean, even with Sun Tzu, if you position yourself correctly, it's still possible to trade well, but it's definitely difficult, man. Like, he doesn't have those. I made a huge apology on Discord. I'm very sorry. I'm a bit nervous about false accusations on me. Brother, I really hope that you are joking, because you went into this too deeply. Now you're starting to make me nervous, because I was literally joking about it. I was just joking about it, man. You really should not read into things too deeply. Like, if you've been playing, if you've been with me for a while, you should definitely know that I joke 99.9% of the time, and I have yet to get serious about anything. Like, I don't know a single time that I was actually serious about something that about something rude that I said about anyone on my YouTube channel. I definitely am not that type of person who will get mad over whatever. And to be honest, it wasn't even something to get mad about. Like, I was just joking about how you demoralized me getting that VIP 12, but that was literally a joke, man. Like, you're more than right about it. VIP 15 and VIP 16 are definitely like the best place to go for free to play, but it's just gonna take a while for sure. Definitely doable though. You're lucky you didn't continue into YSG, but I guess YSG skills will be good for support skill in Siege Orleans. Okay, so here's the thing with YSG, man. YSG is actually really good. It's just that what's going on? I see a rally. I see a 93 rally for a flag. I see a 93 rally for a flag. Is it for a flag, or are they just going to the fort? No, it's going for the fort. No way it's going for the flag, right? Where are you going? Like I was saying anyway, like YSG is actually really good, but is the fact that you have to waste so many resources on the guy, but he's still really viable. Like, in terms of like chaining, in terms of like chaining barbs and everything else, and even fighting, he's really good at fighting as well. So you cannot really say that it's a bad investment in my opinion, but he's definitely not worth it anymore. Like, the good thing about him was the full circle AoE, and that thing is just not existent anymore because there's so many other commanders that can do that with so much less resources poured into them. Where are you even going though? I'm really curious about where this this thing is going. Kauka is gonna get them out of the track. Yeah, I feel like it's just, oh, there we are. Apparently it's just like a distraction. I know everyone is joking, I respect that. I just got startled the first time. Don't worry, man, don't worry about it, brother. Just don't worry about it. Like, I'm not that type of guy. Trust me, I'm not the type of guy who will ever yell or get mad at someone over nothing, basically. They're just trying to cause trouble, man. They're just trying to cause trouble. They basically wanted to make everyone move away from the gate. It was a good strategy. Bro, we need Chisel Prime, Dragon Lancer. They both got the big bold spot in the middle. We really do. YZ is good, but there are better options, that's for sure. Like, the meta has changed drastically, and now unfortunately YZ is not the best, but he's still really good. So I saw a video of 12-inch penis where the guy basically said that YG is not the best anymore, but I would still go for him because I know the value that I get out of having YG. And he's right, because the guy does a lot of chaining and everything else, so he definitely gets a lot of value over having YG. And truth be told, if I had the resources, I would definitely go for the guy as well. I just, as a free-to-play, I cannot really afford myself to get everything I want. I low-key just have to get what I need rather than what I want. I just gotta go for like the best possible option, because the resources are limited for me. I gotta make like the best pick possible. I can't exactly have the second best thing either, unfortunately. It sucks, but hey, it's the truth about free-to-play guys like me. Come on, just find me those gems, please. Gems, please. These gems. Oh, there we are. It's actually right next to me. They fill the rally with cow-cows to smooth the cow-cows into the enemy kingdom. Yeah, they kind of like just want to like wreak havoc and kill farms and stuff like that in the background. So it's actually a really good strategy by 93. Let's see if 1960 is gonna fall for that, or if they can manage the situation. You got Discord? Let me DM you my YSG. Of course I got Discord, man. I feel like Green Dude just posted the Discord just a little bit before, but I'm posting it again. In KVK you can get controller of open field. You launch rally, then delete it, and everyone goes into the flag you want to build there. That's actually really cool strategy, man. 93 is actually surprising me now. I'm not gonna lie, like whenever the KVK started, I was like, no way in hell 93 can even handle 1960. Like they're way over their head, but now they're kind of like starting to prove me wrong. Visa, welcome to the stream, man. Hello, how are you doing today? Are not having any open field fighting. Our KVK is basically over. Unfortunately, for different reasons, we lost it. But we managed to get into a good deal with. We managed to get into a good deal with the enemy because they didn't. We are both basically preparing for the KVK now, for the Season of Conquest. So it was not on their best interest to keep fighting us, and it pretty much was the same for us as well. So we just decided on a deal where we get to keep control over Zone 8, and they can just do whatever they want on Kingsland, and we won't like fight them anymore. Now I'm not really happy about peace because I really wanted to fight more, but looking at it from another perspective, I guess, it actually makes sense. Like Season of Conquest is going to be a lot harder, and we want to save as much speed ups and resources that we can. That being said, I'm kind of like the type of guy to want to give everything I have right now and not really think too much about the next KVK. Like if I lose a KVK because I'm actually looking to save strength for the next KVK, it's not even worth it, because the next KVK I'm going to be saying the same thing for the next KVK and so on, man. I'm not the type of person who loves the idea of thinking too much of the future and just giving up for the day. Plus we had like a lot of problems, man. We had like a lot of problems with we had like a lot of problems with the fact that my kingdom, truth be told, wasn't even pulling the weight necessary. Like we were stuck at the gate and we were just could not push away from the enemy, but the reason for that was because most of the guys that were in our kingdom weren't exactly fighting, man. They were just too scared to fight. They wanted to save resources, they wanted to save strength, they wanted to save everything, and I feel like you just cannot fight with people like that. At the end of the day, even the leadership acknowledged it. They said that it's time for us to just find new members. Open Discord? Of course, brother. Let me open Discord. So your YG is 555. It's actually master, man. It's cool. Your YG is actually cool. Also, if you have any questions about commanders and investments, DM me. I will more than sure be doing that, brother. I will more than sure be doing that. That being said, welcome to the stream, and I hope that you have a great amount of fun on the Discord server. Like, truth be told, my Discord is actually made of some really amazing people who just love to help me and everyone else, and that's why I value the guys so much. When I started doing my YouTube at the beginning, I found out that it was more fun to do the YouTube just because out of the help that I was getting from everyone, rather than to do the YouTube for kind of like the viewership or the money or whatever other reason. I feel like even if I wasn't exactly getting the big viewership, like 200 viewers, 500 viewers, whatever, I was still getting some really nice, amazing people to come into my stream and teach me so much about the game that it was actually crazy. Like some of the best tricks about the game that I didn't even know, I've actually found out just because I do YouTube. So that thing was, YouTube was definitely a game changer for me when it comes to this game. The amount of people who have been so amazing to me, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, like, I have no words to actually thank them for all of this. Man, 1960 is just getting pushed back crazy though. Wow. 1960 is just getting pushed back crazy. Like yesterday it was like, okay, 93 just had the numbers, but 60 had the gate, and today 93 has the gate and 60 just like struggling to keep up. Wow, this is so sad though. I'm not gonna lie, this is sad because I love the idea of 1960 just getting to keep that undefeated title. You know, 13 seasons winner, man. They're like literally the kings, the emperors, the absolute. So 1960 losing this is gonna be such a game changer for everything. Riza doing well. What about you? We're doing cool, man. We're doing cool. We actually finished our KVK 3. We lost it, but we are just basically preparing for the next KVK right now. We are preparing for my first season of Conquest, and I could not be more nervous about it, truth be told. I'm definitely happy to finally get into season of Conquest, but at the same time I feel like it's gonna be hella hard, and I'm not sure I'm ready for it. Under other circumstances, I would definitely redo my KVK 3, but I feel like the SOC rewards are just too big to just give up on. So I'm gonna try myself and try my best into this SOC and just hope that I'm good enough, and if I'm not good enough, then I might just go back to do a KVK 3 or whatever. But I really want to give the Season of Conquest one shot. I really want to give the KVK for one shot and hope that I do a lot better. Even because, truth be told, this KVK didn't go terribly bad for me. Like, I started at 8 million kills and I finished at 33, so basically I got like 25 million kills into like 3 days of fighting. And I had enough speed ups and resources to keep going for like another 2 weeks, truth be told. But at the end of the day, we just gave up. It sucks, but it's just the truth. I got a 24 million account that I took a break on before KVK2, so I know the feeling being into Season of Conquest, not being able to do anything. I've yet to experience that, but I hope that I'm not as useless, man. I hope that I'm not useless. That being said, the kingdom that I'm playing with, they're really supportive guys, so I could say that I got all the support that I need. Even if things go south, I feel like these guys have really supported me quite a bit and will not just give up on me that easily. Because in my opinion, I did decently well this KVK. I wasn't like the worst guy ever that they had on the kingdom. I feel like there were definitely a lot of bigger guys who just didn't pull their weight. But as far as I think of myself, I feel like I definitely pulled a lot of weight on me. So if Season of Conquest is anything close to KVK 3 and it's not so far distant in terms of power and everything else, I feel like I might do decently well. Not gonna be the stand-up guy for sure, but will definitely hold my weight. Like, that's all I want to do, hold my weight. Win or lose, it's another matter, but at least I want to like hold my weight. Plus, I gotta say that I'm not even in the top 300 of governors, so I wasn't even part of the matchmaking. Whenever the matchmaking happened, I was like 17 million power, and I definitely wasn't one of the reasons as to why we were pulled into this KVK. Lohar. Do we have any infantry going on? We do not, so let's just get back into the fight. I only played KVK once. I only have 6 million kill participation since I got smashed by everyone in KVK 1, and my KVK 1 was only fighting for 2 days. I feel like I finished KVK 1 from what I remember on 3 million kill points, and then I got like another 5 million on KVK 2, and that's like 8 million. And it's only on KVK 3 that I got like 25 million kill points, and I definitely did as good as I expected myself to do. Like, if we had fought more, my goal was 50 million kill points for this KVK, and I'm pretty sure I would have done it. It's just that we needed to fight a little bit more for that to happen. So like, if I ever want to go back to KVK 2, no one would probably accept me. No, I don't believe it's that deep, man. I don't believe it's that deep to... You can definitely go to KVK 2. It's all about the guts and everything you want to show, man. Like, you can definitely find a kingdom that's willing to take you, as long as you show them that you have changed and that you're more serious about the game and you have more knowledge about the game and you are willing to do like a lot better this KVK than whatever you did the last time. And the only commanders I got is Ethelflaed and YSG expertise. Sadly, you got YSG expertise, man. That's wow. That's okay. That's something. Okay, the meta might have changed just a little bit, but YSG is still viable. Okay, so I feel like what you should do if you're like at the end of KVK 2, you should just save everything that you have, man, because KVK 3, the Season of Conquest commanders are going to show up, and you really want those. You really want those. I don't know if you're picking to go with infantry or you're picking to go with cavalry, but either way, you want to make sure that you have enough gold heads and enough gems and enough everything to just get those Season of Conquest commanders and max them out as soon as possible. I'm in Season of Conquest right now because the account is 2 years old. Oof. I was an infantry main. Okay, so what are you now, man? Are you not infantry anymore? Come on, just do it. My account is basically the same as yours, but you got better commanders. I only have the Season of Conquest commanders. And I don't not. Like, all I have is CPO and Liu Che, man, who are viable. The rest, honestly, just trash. Like, I have nothing good going on right now besides my Season of Conquest commanders. Truth be told. Like, I've definitely put some work and I've done a lot of progress. For anyone who's been following my stream and my YouTube channel, they know that I've really put a lot of work into this account, but there's still a lot of work to be done, man. Also, a huge mistake that I don't want you to make is that rarely a lot of barbs, please. Why do you feel like that's a mistake, man? Like, I want to get those books so I can upgrade my castle, so I can actually get my tier 5 units. Why do you feel like that's a mistake? Yeah, but you got those at least? Yeah, I'm happy, man. But okay, at the beginning of KVK, you need to realize that at the beginning of KVK, I had my Charles Martel. Like, I literally had my Charles Martel, man. And the trades that I was pulling at the beginning of KVK 3, KVK 2, or even KVK 1 were just straight up terrible. But I just kept everything I had to low-key invest into the Season of Conquest commanders, and it finally paid off. So you might be looking into my Season of Conquest commanders being like, hey, but at least you got those. I'm telling you, I struggled for like a full year just to get those. So now it's good, but I really struggled for such a long period of time just to get to where I'm at right now. Like, I was having terrible trades with my Charles and my Sun Tzu as secondary commander. You can pretty much guess how terrible everything was. Are you producing stone at the blacksmith? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, brother. No, I mean rallied. I barely rallied. Entering KVK 5 sooner, and I'm Castle 21. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be pretty much the same about me, man, because I still have a lot of work to be done. If anything, I didn't even know. Okay, just because we were talking about mistakes a little back, I'm actually gonna show you another mistake. Give me like a moment. Let me show you another mistake that I made. So, someone told me at the beginning that in order for you to get your tier 5 units, you needed to have everything here researched. And then what do? I just go into like upgrade my academy, and it says you gotta upgrade your watchtower. Now my watchtower was basically level 17, so I was like, okay, so all I gotta do is I gotta upgrade my watchtower, and then I'm gonna upgrade my academy, and then I'm gonna get my tier 5. Easy stuff, right? But no. Green Dude, which is an amazing person, and you will understand now why if you give me like a moment, sent me this. So in my mind, this is all I had to do. Like, I was gonna upgrade my watchtower and then my academy, and then I would have my tier 5. Now Green Dude is like, no, brother, that's not what you gotta do. What you gotta do is you gotta upgrade your quarry, your lumber, your farm, your gold mine, to actually upgrade your archery range, to upgrade your barracks, to upgrade your stable, to actually upgrade your siege workshop, to actually upgrade your castle, to actually upgrade your alliance center, to actually upgrade your tavern, to actually upgrade your hospital, to actually upgrade your storehouse, to actually upgrade your walls, to actually upgrade your watchtower that you actually want to upgrade right now, to actually upgrade your academy, to actually upgrade your trading post, to actually finally get that tier 5. I'm telling you, I was live on stream, and when I saw that, I just had a heart attack, man. Like, I was about to call the ambulance. In my mind, all I had to do is upgrade watchtower, academy, and just get tier 5. Easy as shit, right? But no, man, no, that's not the case. This is what I'm telling you, that Green Dude has been with me for such a long time, and he's been so supportive that I cannot do anything else but just be thankful that the guy exists every single day, man. The guy has been like such a huge help on everything that I've done, should be told. Oh, come on now. Don't be rough on me. You know I want to see it. God damn it. Do bar forts in KVK give more books? Level 4 to 5 at home give like 3 books. Yes. On KVK they give like 4 or 5 books, but at the same time there's so much stuff to do into the KVK that you just cannot figure out what to do first. But yeah, man, rallying force into KVK is worth it, but at the same time you gotta chain barbs if you want to get those action points. If you want to get those KVK points. So it's kind of like I started doing barb chaining at the beginning of the KVK, and now that I have enough points, I'm actually doing like I'm rallying forts. But at the beginning, I just didn't know that. I didn't even know how much I need the books. I was like, it's really not very much needed. Like in my mind, I was thinking, I don't exactly need the Castle 25, because at the end of the day, I'm never gonna be the big guy who rallies in a KVK. Because hey, I'm free to play, right? But no, apparently you need that stuff, all that stuff done for tier 5. That's like 30,000 gems just there, man. Yeah, honestly, very similar experience because I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Visa. I'm doing a restart account now. It's going pretty well. Oof, the restart account though. You know, it's the right thing to do, but I have always been lazy to do a restart account. I've always been lazy. Like, I did so many mistakes into this account that technically doing a restart would have been the best thing for me, but at the end of the day I was just too lazy to just replay that stuff over again, so I just kept going with my old account. But it definitely took such a big toll on me. So yeah, honestly, very similar experience, because as you keep leveling up it feels like the other things need to be upgraded. Also, there is a tier 5 calculator online, helps you figure out how close you are in resources and speed ups. Oh, I didn't even know that. There's actually a tier 5 calculator online. Oh, nice. You can upgrade once of each building to 25. For example, you aren't required to level up each hospital to 25. Only one hospital to 25 is required to get tier 5. Same goes with resource production. Yeah, I imagine as much, brother, but at the same time you're right about that. It's still like 30,000 gems, so that's a lot of work to be put into getting my my tier 5s. But yeah, those books are really very much needed, and I don't know how much I can get, but even during off season I'm actually preparing my farm. So what I'm gonna do is that even if no one else is actually doing like barb rallies at the moment, I'm just gonna rally like my main city with my farm, and I should actually get the biggest reward, so it's definitely gonna be worth it. Ouch, I used my emergency. Ah, I hate this. Why are all of you people watching? Let me watch. I'm a streamer, you can watch through me. Nah, just kidding. It's not what I want to do, but okay. It's just not letting me do it right now. Reset account is a pain in the ass. It's so hard. I'm developing my old accounts anyway, so they will be farms. Yeah, like it makes sense. Like I pretty much would have done the same thing if I had done a restart account. But that being said, man, it's still a huge pain in the ass, and it takes some real guts to just start from the scratch. Whenever you've been such a long road on your way to getting the tier 5s, getting the VIP levels, even getting your city hall to 25, man, which is like the bare minimum. All of that, man, just doing all of that from the start is just such a pain. So it's the right thing to do what you're doing. It's just that personally I would not have done it because I do not have the patience to do it. I'd rather fix the worst account in Rise of Kingdoms than play for like 9 months to make the best account. Yeah, exactly. Like it just you think the same as me, man. Like even though restarting your account is the best, not what I would have done. But yeah, you're definitely making the right choice. So don't get me like discourage you. Like you gotta understand that you're special for doing that. The problem is not you, man. The problem is me. I also hate the spectator limit. Yeah, I also hate it as well, man. Why? Finally, I'm in. I'm finally in. Is 2605 doing any fighting? No, it appears that they just gave up. They are now in their zone 4 and they are probably not willing to fight anymore for the rest of this KVK, if I'm right. Honestly, man, 1960 is just really in pain right now. You can just see the numbers, like the amount of people willing to fight is just dropping continuously. See my DM, bro? That's my first and only march in a year in. I've seen people run multiple marches but mediocre equipment, so I don't know if I made them stay going all out on cavalry equipment, but traits are positive. But really, want to run more marches? I'm more impatient. Well, I'm pretty much, honestly, man, I would just go with your whatever you said first, which is I would rather just go with one march, which is good, rather than to go with like 4 marches, which are like terrible. Because should be told, looking deep into it, you're just wasting resources if your marches aren't good enough. You're basically making sure to lose to make like worse traits and everything else. Like whenever I see a whale, and by whale I mean like someone who's like 80 million power running like 5 marches, actually, and we have the numbers to fight, I'm actually like really happy, because I know that there's gonna be at least one march there who's gonna be really squishy, and I can just destroy with my CPO. So if we're fighting like a guy with 5 marches and we have the numbers to fight him, I'm just gonna find like the weakest march and I'm gonna attack it, and I'm gonna definitely beat the living hell out of it, and I'm gonna trade positive. So in my case, I definitely, like, it was definitely on my advantage. Now you might be like, there are some moments like whenever you're like defending a flag or whenever you're like attacking a flag where losing a couple more troops wounded is more worth it than to actually lose the flag. So it kind of like depends on the situation, but whenever it is like field fighting, I would just rather have 1 march or 2 marches or 3 marches that are really viable, rather than to have 5 or 6 which are really terrible. But it just depends on the situation. Wish there was a random Rise of Kingdoms tip in of the day channel. At the start of the year account, if City Hall is more important, they should get to City Hall. We can definitely make that happen, Green Dude. We can definitely make that happen, man. We can definitely make like a channel here who's gonna be like tip of the day on my Discord. Like we can definitely make that happen, man. Yeah, for sure. Like remind to me after I finish my live stream, remind me to actually make that stuff happen, brother. I don't know who's gonna be the guy who's gonna put like a daily tip there, but definitely willing to do it. I'm definitely willing to do it. I just hope that I can remember every single day to put a tip there though. There's actually so many stuff that I should do on my Discord chat, and I will start doing that once I finish this live stream, including the fact that I gotta make a channel where I include my PayPal and my Binance and whatever else, because every single time that someone asks me about those, I don't have them. So I really should make sure to actually have a place for everything. I actually want to make some more. I have like 5 voice chats. I don't believe I need more, but I gotta make a couple of more changes. I have the free games one, and it's really awesome. It took me a while to get it done, but there's definitely some stuff that we gotta fix on my Discord server. Also, Tila as a secondary is a big mistake. They really should rally the skill first. They should get the cavalry main to rally with the Tila Liuche. You might be worried about that. Tila's skill won't affect Louis' skill in that way. Man, that's just like, it's just too deep knowledge, man. I'm telling you, Rise of Kingdoms is all about deep knowledge and all about secrets and all about. I love it. Okay, I love it. It's because it is this hard that I actually love the game, because it's complex, man. So you can technically have all the money in the world, and if you're just not smart enough, you're just gonna waste your money. It's not gonna even be worth it, because the guy with the right information or the right strategy or the right everything, the right timing, can definitely do better. Man, it's crazy though. It's crazy just how much 60 is struggling right now against 1093. This is crazy. 5 books. There we go. There we go. We're definitely getting those books, and we're getting those speed ups. And we're getting those resource packs as well. But the most important is the books and the AP. Because I can definitely keep those AP for the next KVK. Or whenever we get those 7,000 gems events. That's when you definitely need the KVK, the points. Okay, I know that I'm getting out of the fighting so much, but I really got to keep up with preparing for my next KVK as well. So I want to get those books, and I want to get those gems, and I want to get everything else. Spectating is only secondary to building my own account, guys. I don't know, I just don't see 1960 getting through this at the moment. I really see them overwhelmed by 1093, and I feel like low-key the new king is gonna get crowned by the end of this KVK. I might be speaking too soon, but all I'm saying is, like, it's definitely a possibility. Where are you going though? Where are these guys going? Man, I don't know if it's me being like skeptical or whatever it is, but god damn it though. I see the sad faces on 1960 just going like brrr. Look at the amount of AFK people. Look at the amount of AFK people on the 93 side. It's just scary. Like, even if you kill these guys, you literally have like a whole Chinese army just waiting for you on the other side. Like that, this thing is just terrifying enough, and it just doesn't stop, man. It just doesn't stop. You're gonna see 1960, you will see it's nothing compared to those numbers. Nothing close, man. Look at this. 93 is literally pushing in right now. Are they gonna fight or are they just gonna back out? What's gonna happen? Damn though, like 93 just wow. Craziest numbers, man. Craziest numbers. I don't know how much 2605 actually affected this balance in power, but I don't really believe that 2605 was such a huge factor to just make the table so uneven for 1960, man. Like, I feel like 1960 really was just having fun with 2605, but 1093 just feels like on a whole different level. If anything, these guys, if they win this KVK, I feel like 1093 is gonna hold on to their reigning champions for such a long time. It's starting. It's actually starting. Look at them pouring in. Look at them. Just pouring in. It just doesn't stop, man. Crazy. Just straight up crazy. Ooh, look at this. It appears like 93 is starting to have some losses here and there. Okay. Ouch. I gotta get me to collect some gems soon, but I really want to see this fight finish for a moment. I want to see who's gonna push out who, because I feel like 60 is definitely pushing 93 back right now. I might be wrong, but it seems that way. It feels as if 60 is starting to push 93 back. Who do you guys believe is gonna win? Is it gonna be 93 or is it gonna be 60? Like, so far, who do you think actually has the advantage? Okay, 93 is definitely getting the hell out of there. 93 is definitely getting the hell out of there. Ooh. Look at 1960, literally just kicking 93 away, man. Thing is crazy though. The thing is just crazy. how everyone is going home trying to reset. The trades were amazing. Okay, let me just okay, the fight is over, so now I really gotta start doing some stuff my own. Okay, so I need to collect those resources for the Alliance mobilization event, and let's go. On the other hand, how far are you from coming back home? 25 seconds, I'm gonna wait for you, and we have a level 9 rally going on, so we really want to get on that. We really want to hop on that ship. We want to fight that level 9 rally. And while we do that, we're gonna go and see what 96 is doing yet again. Ooh, look at this. 93 is actually went back in, man. Before 60 was ready, 93 actually went back in. Oh, that was actually so fast. I really believe that this is gonna affect 60, man. Like, they were just so ready to just get in again. It's crazy. I feel like they might be pushing 60 back right now with what they did, because 60, I saw all of them just go back, so they were not ready. Look at them, they're just gathering up right now. Now, okay, do bear in mind the fact that 60 is a lot closer to their home than 93 is. But still, I feel like 93 is definitely giving them a hard fight. Ooh. And 93 is going out again. You know what 93 can actually do right now is just basically switch the pass, because they have the ability to do that. They can just like be quick on switching the pass, so the moment that 93 gets out, 93L just gets in, you know? They really gotta try and put those numbers to work, is all I'm saying, because I see a lot of people from 93W or 93L just staying there. Now you might be like, those are the farm alliances. This continuous back and forth is crazy though. Look at them, they're literally coming in again and again and again and again. $25 billion kills, by the way. much time do I have to actually do this thing, by the way? I have 4 more hours. In 4 more hours I can definitely get it done. It's okay. I have enough time. Definitely have enough time for this. One thing I do not understand is why isn't 60 fighting on their like territory though? Like, why don't you like build a flag here so you can actually fight and get the buffs from your territory, man? Because right now they're just staying at the wrong place. Who's the guy getting? Never mind. Yeah, I really feel like this is like a big issue. Like, they just stay on like neutral ground when you can just stay here basically to make sure that or maybe build a flag, so whenever you're fighting into this zone you're just getting the buffs from being into alliance territory, man. That's like huge buffs, so I don't understand why they're not taking advantage of the fact. It's kind of like a stalemate. No one is going in or out anymore. Maybe 60 Loki is kind of like giving up on the idea of taking the flag. Is that what it is, or? Ouch, sadly 0 books, man. Where are the books at? I need the books in order to get my castle upgraded so I can get my tier 5s. But it doesn't appear that I'm lucky enough for that. Oh, they're going in. They're going. Oh no, they're not going in. Doesn't appear as if this guy has any massive damage. Someone teleported here? Oh, I guess they're just doing some barbs while they got the time. Is 1093 gonna try again to enter the territory, or that's not gonna happen? At the same time, will 60 actually try to take the pass back? Like, they just got to take that pass back, man. Before KVK, you just want to be safe on this zone right here. You just cannot give up such a massive territory to 93. It's gonna affect your mentality for the main fight so much, in my opinion. You just cannot do that. It's best to win this level 7 pass with all means possible than to actually give up on it. Okay, I guess we're gonna see one more fight if it's gonna happen, and then we're just gonna call it the stream though. So I really gotta get me something to eat, and I gotta get me something to drink as well. What about Cheese Gold's Kingdom? They're not doing anything last time I checked, man. I feel like they just gave up. Like, either they're like on downtime and they're trying to like recover, but I don't see them doing anything anymore. Yesterday they were fighting, today they're not even doing anything. If anything, I'm literally scared for... I'm actually scared for whenever these passes open, man, because if 1960 somehow loses the Kingsland, they're gonna be so goddamn mad that they will literally burn 2605. They'll just burn everything there. Ooh, nice fish going in again. Lilo, hey brother, welcome to the stream today. How you been, man? Hope you've been well. Okay, just a moment. I know it's like the spicy moment. I know. But we really need to do this, man. We really gotta do this. Okay, just wait for this to come back because I gotta collect our resources anyway. Hopefully it's gonna let me in. Yes, it's gonna let me in. No more too many spectators. Awesome. Okay, I just do not understand why doesn't 60 build a flag here so they can fight into their alliance territory, man. Just get those buffs. I just do not understand why they do not do that. Why do you not fight to your advantage, man? Like, they're fighting on neutral ground right now, from what I'm getting. Yo, I'm back. Sorry I had to go to do something. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. Real life is always more important than Rise of Kingdoms or watching a stream or whatever, man. Don't worry about it. Make sure that everything is going well into your real life, man. This is nothing but entertainment. It should not even matter that much. Okay, any one of you guys really can reply to this question for me? Why doesn't 1960 just put a flag here so they can fight into their own territory to get that advantage? Is it something that I do not know, or... Great advice. Should I go to sleep because I have a math quiz first thing in the morning? Yes, brother, you should definitely get yourself to sleep if you got a math quiz. Definitely, man. I will be here another day. Don't worry about me. I'll be here another day. I won't die. So, hey, you definitely did well today, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, you came into the stream, you put up such amazing chats and advices and everything else that I really have nothing to say besides thank you for your support, man. But yes, you should definitely think of yourself before you start thinking of me. So yes, get your ass to sleep, brother, and I'll see you another time. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm not understanding the same thing, Green Dude. I'm not understanding the same thing, brother. Why exactly isn't 1960 putting that flag to give them the territory advantage? It's like they want to lose this. Weird as hell, man. Weird as hell. SKX, good night, man. Good night, man. And by the way, good luck on your math quiz tomorrow. Make sure to do well, man, because we really do not like losers into our stream. Not just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding. Just good luck to you, man. Hope you do well. Of course, man, I accepted you, no worries. I accepted your friend request, man. Weird, man. Honestly, I just cannot understand the idea behind not fighting in your own territory right now. It's so weird to me. I just cannot grasp whatever 96 is doing. Oh, it's sarcasm. Can't relate to that. Oh, come on, Green Dude. You crack me up, brother. You know I was just joking. You cannot tell me that you're still mad about the joke. If you ever need help, you can PM me in game. Of course, man, I'll do my best. Even though I believe that PMing to you on Discord is gonna be a lot easier than PMing you in game, but I'll make sure to PM you either way. Ooh, the set faces though from 1960 is just crazy. Too many set faces up there and too little set faces down here, man. Is what I'm seeing actually the beginning of the reign and the kingdom of 1093? Is 1093 actually gonna be the new kings, the new undefeated or basically undisputed champions? Because I don't feel like 93 is actually undefeated, but that definitely will be undisputed. 1093 set faced, yeah, but I'm seeing a lot more from 1960. I don't know, man. I feel like 96 is really starting to lose ground on this. But I just don't understand, why do you not place a flag? Come on, why don't you do that? Placing a flag there it's really going to be huge for them. Now they're doing it. Now they're actually pushing back into their own territory. Either they're being pushed back by 93 or they're just pushing intentionally back into their territory so they can start to gain those buff advantages. I don't know which one of the two is it, but wow, just look at the sad faces. I feel like 93 is starting to push them back. I feel like 93 is really starting to push them back, man. Look at this. Holy hell. Now I see 93 going back, man, but those set faces were too much to handle. '93 is their uptime right now. When exactly is the downtime of 93? Anyone knows this? Because, god damn it, man, this is crazy. And the fact that they managed to get the pass as well from 9060, you can just feel how upset 1960 players must be just for the fact that they actually lost the pass, man. You can pretty much understand just how terrible that might have been for 1960. First they had the pass, now they do not even have it anymore. Not even that, but they really cannot even get up here to attack anyone from 93. It's kind of like they're closed in defense mode. Eivor, you do not understand? Enlighten me, brother. 1960 don't care about the fact that they're losing right now? Why do you feel like that is? I feel like if you lose a pass right now, it low-key is gonna affect your mentality. Like, it's kind of like a psychological win. Like, even though it's just a level 7 pass and you might be like, well, the most important fight it's actually at Kingsland, and I do understand that. I feel like the fact that they're losing ground to 93 right now, it's gonna like slowly gonna start to like affect them. Like, they might start feeling like they just can't handle 93 anymore. Their goal is to drain 93. Attacking pass makes it easier as they get better trades than defending the pass. You might be right, but I don't exactly see them attacking the pass anymore. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't see them attempting to attack the pass anymore. This is what it's starting to feel weird for me. 1093 cannot push out by building, so it's fine. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it starts to feel as if they're slowly starting to push just a little bit backwards. The average 1093 player will be out of resources weeks before 9060. Do you actually believe that the difference is that huge, man? Because I feel like both of these kingdoms really have the numbers and the resources to support a long-term war, man. Maybe it's me, like maybe it's just me, but I really feel like both of these kingdoms have enough to like support this war for like weeks. maybe months, you know. So technically draining out the enemy, it's kind of like not even a viable strategy whenever it's such huge imperiums fighting each other. The average 60 GT player has 20 billion of each resource, and do you feel like 93 doesn't? It's a question, like I'm not exactly trying to, what's it called? I'm not exactly trying to deny what you're saying. I'm just trying to ask the right questions so I can get the right answers. Do you actually feel like 1093 just doesn't have those numbers of resources? I think 9060 needs to control the field or so before they can rally. I know it's weird, or they just outnumbered. I mean, they're definitely outnumbered, that's for sure, but it's just the fact that I don't see them trying to attempt to fight at the pass anymore. It's just like they're just trying to play defense mode right now. It's kind of weird. Yeah, 1093 doesn't. Some do, but mostly do not. How do you even know that though, man? Like, how do you even know so much stuff? It's starting to really make me guess about who the hell you are, man. How do you know so much stuff? Check Redline or Piltong streams, there are 1960 players. Chisgold made vids where he scouted players and showed the resources. Oh man, I didn't even know that. I guess you might be right about that. 1093 are known for being the smartest and most organized kingdom. So if they're like so smart and organized, why do you feel like 1960 is just gonna destroy them in terms of resources? Do you feel like they just haven't done the research? Maybe Chisgold like scouted the main accounts, but maybe they have like farms that just have not joined the Kingsland just yet, the Lost Kingdom I mean. So maybe that's like a case. It's kind of like a possibility, you know. It might be like a really good psychological gameplay. So you just don't exactly show your farms until you actually need them, and you make the enemy think that you do not have enough resources. Like I know I would have done it if I was in such a huge strategy wise kingdom. I might have definitely played the game of resources where I make my enemy think. Like, okay, even doing my KVK, I had my farm who had like 500 million of my main resources, but I didn't exactly transport them on my main account until it was actually too late. Like, whenever the resources I had on my main finished, that's when I actually showed to everyone that I had like 500 million more resources of each. Before that, I just made sure to keep it hidden, so everyone who was coming into my stream, they were like, brother, you only have 200 million of each resource, you do not have enough to sustain this. I was like, no man, that's not the case, but I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna make you think that you're right. I don't think 1960 will drain 1093, just saying that what 1960 normally fights. 1093 also has less farms because of the domain system. You might be right about that. Principles, the kingdom can still be defeated. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know who's gonna win this. It is still too soon to say who's gonna win it, but it's speculating is actually the fun of it. Like half the fun of a KVK is actually speculating on who's gonna win, and then when you are wrong, you just somehow blame it on every possible factor. Be like, hey, I just was drunk that night, that's why I said those words. I never thought that 1093 was gonna win. I was just like drunk that night. Or you might say the same thing for 1960. I love those days, man. Did you watch 1484, 2489 KVK, which was a 2v6? To be honest, I didn't. Truth be told, I really did not. I didn't have enough time to do it, man. I watched like 1 or 2 hours of it, but that's about it. So I'm not gonna say that I actually watched it. I feel like mostly I watched the Young Gooby KVK 3100 rather than the other KVKs. I was actually more interested in the Young Gooby one. That changed how people viewed winning. What exactly happened though at the end? Like I never actually got the update on the fight. Who won? Good question. Who won? Oh, by the way, I got 1 like less. Like some of the guys here actually made an unlike. No, you hate me so much. I'm gonna drop a Discord link just because I'm sad now. (2489) and 1484 won Kingsland and held for 2 weeks before the 6 camps came back and won. Whew. You can just imagine the desperation of holding the Kingsland for like 2 weeks and at the end of the KVK just losing it. But again, like 6 kingdoms, man, they just have the numbers. I'm gonna say, like, whenever I see fights like 2v6 or stuff like that, I'm like, it's fun, but I just don't see the 2 winning that easily. Like the only 2 that actually surprised me was the 1961. Like 1960 really surprised me. Whenever they won the KVK 2v6, that thing was just crazy. Those guys really did surprise me. I was never expecting, like, I was expecting like 1365 and the rest of the kingdoms to just low-key destroy 1960 and the rest just because they had the numbers. Never in my wildest dreams I would have ever thought to myself that they were gonna lose. Like 6 Imperium kingdoms were gonna lose against 2. Like I knew that there was like some difference between them, but never so much difference. Just a moment, please, because I gotta gather me some resources for the Alliance mobilization event. And how much more for you to come here? 4 more minutes, so we got plenty of time to see the fight. Go, 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 go. My poor GPU right now it's literally insulting me with every second passing. I can hear my GPU screaming like, what the hell are you doing? I was not built for this. When 1034 lost, I was so pissed. I was a fan of them from their OL games. OL games? What's an OL game? Honestly, I was just like a fan of 1365 there. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted 1960 to win just because they were like undefeated, and I will keep to my word, being like, I love the idea of a kingdom being so crazy powerful that it's so interesting to just get there and fight them, to just feel their power for once. That being said though, I was a fan of 1365, that KVK. Oh, Osiris League. That is the most entertaining part of Rise of Kingdoms. Meh, I don't know, man. To me, not really, but I cannot deny the fact that it is for very, like, for a lot of people, that's really interesting. The KVK is when I saw 1093 for the first time. I've been a fan ever since. Honestly, man, I love the idea of friendship. Like, okay, you might be like being a fan, it's not good, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand that this is what actually makes the game interesting. Like, can you imagine how many people are actually watching this KVK right now, rotting, and how many new players is gonna bring in just because Lilith just doesn't know how to actually promote this thing so good. But if they knew, like, they could literally make this thing so interesting that it would be scary. Like, honestly, everyone would just join Rise of Kingdoms. Just imagine making like what's it called, like a trailer about 1960 and 1093. Just imagine doing that, like just a fight for the best or something like that. Like, you can definitely have those scripts up and those animations. You can definitely do that. And you might be like, well, this is not League of Legends. I know, but you can just do that. You just really start to promote these KVKs, man. Like, at the end of the day, nobody plays the game just because it's fun, but sometimes like people sometimes play games just because they idolize something or someone or notion into the game. They see something powerful and they like, I want to be that powerful. They just point the finger, they're like, I want to be that guy. So that's where the fun starts for the game. Like, look at me, man. I was never gonna play this game at the end of the day, but I look at Chisgul fighting, I was looking Shinji fighting, I was looking so many guys fighting, and I was, at the end of the day, I was like, hey, I can be that 80 million power guy. And that is what actually got me so hyped up to actually play this game, you know. Like, promotion is important, man. Streamers got me into playing this game. Seeing other people play and having fun and all of that, they just made me want to play as well, man. So you gotta promote this thing, man. You really gotta promote it. I think they're starting to promote KVK. It's not the trailer for this KVK was so sick. Exactly. Like, they should just start doing that on every single time. They should just start doing it every single time. They should just have trailer for maybe like the top 5 kingdoms. Maybe they should always have like trailers. You know, for imagine like 1960 or 1093 lose this, and they have like another KVK. It's like how the rematch is gonna go. You know, it's kind of like, will 1960 get to keep that title, or will 1093 finally destroy the unbeatable kings or something? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not that good into words. I'm not good into making like trailers, but I can definitely understand how important they are. Just like they're really good to make the Julius Caesar type of trailer. So why not actually make a trailer for actually the most important KVKs there are. 1960 is the phase of Rise of Kingdoms. Them losing will have a big effect. Now we're undefeated top tier kingdom. Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I see the fun in 1960 being undefeated. Truth be told, I see the fun in 1960 being undefeated. But I also see the fun on 1093 actually putting up a challenge. So whatever happens this KVK, I want it to be so close that somehow the next KVK will there's still gonna be like fans from both sides colliding, being like, hey, this time we're gonna win. Like, the first time was just luck, or the last time was just like this or was like that, but this time we're gonna win. I want to see those. I want to see that that close KVK. Like, I want 1960 to low-key keep their spot, but I also want challengers to be strong. Like, I don't want 1960 to somehow be so powerful that they are literally just unbeatable. I want them to be powerful but in the beatable zone. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. Because that's kind of like the fun. Can you imagine how many people actually open their own kingdoms just to kind of like fight the kings? How many did that? Like, how many big whales and well-known people actually created their own kingdoms just to low-key fight 1960 one day and win against them? And they were like, hey, I made this kingdom. My kingdom beat 1960. That's what everyone wants. Like, any one of the big faces, the big guys, this is what they want, the whales. The whales just don't even fight. They basically fight for spots, man. They fight for attention. They don't even fight just to win. Winning is literally nothing to them. They can win whenever they want to. It's kind of like, but they want to fight to be the best. It's kind of like different from whatever we do. We fight to win the KVK. They fight to just be the best. It's a different notion. Like if you and me, we lose some, we win some, it's okay, man. We lose this time, we're gonna win next time. For whales, that's not the case. They want to win it all, man. They're dropping the big bucks into this. So it's kind of like inflate their ego or inflate their desires with the trailers. That's all I'm saying. Kingdoms have to drop Imperium to allow people to migrate in. This is slowly forcing kingdoms to become smaller as Imperium downsize. This means it's hard for big kingdoms like 1093. Lilith messed up. Yeah, they really did not pick the smartest option there. I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you that the idea of smaller kingdoms was never something that I was a big fan of. I always thought that why do you need like smaller kingdoms? Why actually go for the smaller kingdoms? Go for the bigger kingdoms. Show people that there's actually that it's fun. Show people that it's actually fun to be part of the big kingdom. Or you can fight for a small kingdom, but you want to have the desire to grow that kingdom to big numbers of players, to big numbers of power, not just have like 100 powerful guys and be like, hey, this is it. This is all we have, 100 powerful guys. They want kingdoms to be smaller, but it's impossible to compete with 1960 without being like 1093. Big kingdoms equals big KVK equals lag. Yeah, that is true, man. But you also need to understand the fact that GPUs are growing. Like whenever these games started, people were fighting with 1650, like GTX 1650. Now they're fighting with RTX 4090 Ti, man. So. And the cell phones, man. Did you even see the latest cell phone? The chip, which was Dimensity 9300. It literally broke every single record. It got over 3 million points on the benchmark. So you need to understand that the technology is growing, and this is an old ass game. Like this is a really old game. The graphics, everything. There's really not so much. There was a time where lag was a big issue, but I feel like that thing is just gonna stop slowly. Like GPUs are getting more powerful whenever it is for computers or whenever it is for like cell phones. Technology is starting to keep up with the game. That's what I'm saying. So you might be right about it, but at the same time, it's kind of like not the case anymore. Like look at me. Let's be honest, man. My GPU right now isn't lagging. It's only a 4060 Ti, and it's not even Ti, but it's not lagging. I'm not saying that it doesn't lag at all. I'm just saying it's not the amount of lag that you would have with 2080. Technology is getting better, but Lily's servers aren't. When there are many marches, the servers cause spectators to disconnect. Yeah, you might be right about that. Okay, you might be right on that department. Like Lilith just needs to work on the servers. Maybe have like a dedicated server to just 1960 or this KVK alone. Have a dedicated power super house computer. I feel like with everything getting better, it's just like a what's it called? It's just like a time. It's just a matter of time before Lilith Loki upgrades their servers as well. And they just got to. They are just ruining their own game just due to the fact that they do not have good enough servers. They really got to invest into the future, because this game is so huge right now that to kill it yourself, it would just be the worst thing in the history. Tough, welcome to the stream, brother. How you been? Who do you think will win, 93 or 1960? It's too soon to tell, honestly, but I'm low-key rooting for 1960, I guess. Just because, man, these guys have won like 13 KVKs, and okay, it's gonna be crazy, but I want 1960 to win 20, and then I want to see them fall. But I definitely want to see them win 20. I really want to see them win 20 KVKs. You know what would be nice? If there's like a button here which shows how many KVKs you have won. You know, be like 93, this kingdom, and then you have like winning or whatever, but it should be like a huge number here. Turn off simplify graphics for 10 seconds. You know it's gonna kill my computer, right? It will literally kill my computer. Okay, I guess that thing should happen on... Well, now I see no lag right now, but once they fight, it's definitely gonna be a pain. Let me just see my GPU. I'm really curious to know. My GPU right now is at 44%. Watch 1960 without simplified graphics. Look like a sauce or something. Yeah, they're like super close, aren't they? They're like super close right now. But not as big as mine though. But not as big as mine. Just kidding, Tough. Good one, man. That was a good one. It was a really good one. Anyways. When I'm migrating, I don't know if I'm gonna migrate just yet. It's still too soon to actually make a decision on that, man. You should? Man, all of you guys wanted to migrate. Why is that? What do you have against 3207? Which I do not have myself, I mean. Because I do know, I definitely do understand why. But the leadership shit on us so much in TM that I went rogue. I don't know what happened in TM, man, but in SW, to be honest, leadership wasn't exactly everything that was to blame. I feel like leadership did okay-ish, but people didn't want to fight and people didn't want to listen. Like, leadership was being like, make a ball here, and everyone was just going here or following here or doing fighting here, and it's like, you should really follow the leadership, man. So I don't know exactly what happened in TM, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe TM had some like other drama, but in SW at least, there were definitely like faults, but it wasn't like as big on the leadership as much as it was on the player side. What kingdom are you in right now? I'm actually in 3207. If you want a free-to-play, friendly and powerful, chill kingdom, go to 3178. My main is there. Huh. I don't know, man. I'll think about it. It's, like I said, it's way too soon to decide on it. Whoo, man, look at these numbers, brother. This is just crazy as hell. Like 1.1 million dead troops in one single flag. 60 is definitely trading positive in this Oh my god, this is just crazy. Wow, Lelouch, where did you even get this, man? It's amazing. Crazy as hell, man. Honestly, crazy as hell. What the hell is even this? This might be like the biggest number I've seen, man. What's the name of my alliance? The name of my alliance is SW. From 3207. The basically like the first rank alliance from 3207. Holy hell, man, the numbers are just crazy here. Piltong, the red leader, was streaming. I really gotta see Piltong, man. I really gotta start seeing the guy and what he's doing. It seems amazing. I won't lie, it seems amazing. Okay, let me just can you show it? I feel like I just did. I feel like I just did. If you need me to show the alliance like this, I can do it like this as well, but this is the alliance right now. SW Savage Warriors. The TM are literally just insulting players who couldn't pick up kill points against 9060. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'll be honest, man. A lot of players from 3207 really did not show up at the fighting. Like, they showed up for a bit, but they were not following orders. They were just like, they were just going 1v9 in terms of like fighting in the chat. I mean, in the map. And I don't know, man. I won't say that insulting players is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but all I'm saying is that there were a huge bunch of players from 3207 who just talked the talk, but they didn't walk the walk. They didn't fight, man. They just didn't fight. Like, they just had the let's not fight mentality, so we can save for next KVK. And I feel like that's the worst mentality to ever have. No one was letting us through the game, trapped by whales. You were there yourself. Yeah, but it's kind of like you gotta wait, man. It's kind of like you just gotta wait. You gotta wait, you gotta stand back. So if this is the pass, because I've been there on KVK 1 and KVK 2, you stand behind, you do not fight on the second alliance. Personally, I would never fight on the second alliance. I was just standing back here to make sure that no one was actually focusing me. And whenever I went to the first alliance, that's when I used to fight, man. Honestly, I feel like you might be right about the fact though. Like, you might be right of the idea that the SW leadership wasn't being active enough on switching members, and you're definitely right on that. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, man. You're definitely right about that. Like, SW leadership definitely wasn't being quick enough on switching the members. But that being said, I don't feel like that was like the biggest of issues. Like, you can low-key just go through that. It was definitely an issue though. Like, they really should. One thing that I really didn't like is the fact that there wasn't an active R4 on every single moment of the day. Like, whenever you have leadership, you want to make sure that in a KVK you have a leader who is always active 24/7, like at least one. Like, you have like 9 guys, or maybe even 10 or maybe 15 guys who kind of like switch. So at every single moment of the day, there is at least one leader who is making decisions. A shame he has a stream with 20 million delay, but he's a really good player. A Garrison and Rail Elite for 9060. I really gotta check the guy out, man. I really gotta check the guy out. The whale was attacking T4 by Vision 10 as that leadership. I can respect. Not TM anymore. Okay, so one thing I didn't like, for example, is the fact that I'm gonna check you up in a moment, brother. I'm gonna check you out in a moment. One thing I didn't like is that, just imagine that this is the pass that we were fighting, and we were fighting like here, and there was like a whale here, like an enemy whale, 180 million power guy. He was staying here the whole time, and we just needed to make like a strategy to just hold the gate, because he was literally attacking every one of us individually, and he was like such a main reason as to why we lost the first day. He was picking up people and we were just fighting here, but we were not developing a strategy against the guy. So there were really huge mistakes that were made by everyone there, but at the end of the day I feel like the players as well didn't exactly want to fight as much. The whale was attacking T4 T4s by vision with 5 marches. Yeah, I feel like that's basically what I was saying as well. I feel like both you and me are talking about the same thing right now. You might be right. Like, there were definitely some better stuff that should have happened into our KVK. But whenever I'm migrating or not is too soon to tell. I'm still waiting for this KVK to be over, and I will make a smart decision by then. Tough. Let me just see your city, man. There is still unexplored fog into this KVK. I don't believe I can, apparently. I don't believe I can see your city, brother. Well, okay, that being said, guys, I feel like I've been streaming for enough time. I gotta get me some rest, and I want to thank you all for actually being here with me. I appreciate that. Let me just drop my Discord one more time if anyone is interested on joining in. It's an amazing place to be in. There's a lot of amazing people. You get to meet a lot of people from a lot of different kingdoms and alliances, so you might make some really good friends there to actually help you if you ever want to migrate somewhere else. We got people from 3208, we got people from 3212, we got people from so many different alliances and kingdoms there. Then it's actually a great place to be in. You get advices for everything you want to know, and you definitely know whenever I'm about to do a live stream, because I always announce that on my Discord. That being said, I'll see you all into the next one. This is all from me, Abromania. Have a great day, y'all.